how's everyone doing tonight? Actually, let me... Yeah, so like, it seems like my new headset is a bit different compared to, like, volume-wise, I guess, compared to my previous one. I don't know, I think I preferred my hardwired ones. But, that just, could be me just being picky. So. Weep. Wait. I gotta go bother my mod just to let him know I'm live. Thank you. I do have water. I did remember to get water. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and try to chug my monster while I can. Okay. Thank you. Oh yeah, I'm sorry like that my setup is like half setup. But like I saw this and then I'm like, oh, okay, well I can't really mess with anything else right now until cuz this is maybe important. So, let's see here. Let me just double check everything really quick. Is the volume okay? Can you guys hear me fine? Alright, how do I look at my hydrate redeems? Manage requests. Ah, okay. Oh, okay, you already got that for me, Lorana. Thank you. Okay, you hear me fine. Okay. Hello, Haro! Hello! Okay, so, let's get into this. I want to know what this is about, because this is the Stanley Parable Deluxe. It's just that I was opening up the program so to see if I could like mess with the stuff. What's it called? Not the stuff. The like I wanted to make the screen smaller so I can see the chat. If not, I'll like run and go get my phone after this to like look at the chat. But I want to know what this is. So without further ado, I'm gonna get into it. Thank you for actually setting the clock both times you booted up the game. Oh, a lot of people don't take that step seriously. They just leave the clock set at 12 and call it a day. Oh. I wasn't expecting to be thanked. I was like, ah, oh, man. My initial reaction's like, okay, so it's like Animal Crossing, where I have to, like, you know, time-based events, you know? I want it to work properly, so I was afraid that it wouldn't if I didn't do it that way. Oh. But you're actually taking the time to set the clock, and I appreciate that. Okay. That's how I know that you care about this experience, you're paying attention. I don't even have a way of knowing if the times you're setting are correct. I try to. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. A deal? Since you've been so cooperative, the next time you boot up your screen and okay, next time I boot up the game, I see the screen, set the clock to my favorite time. Dude, we gonna do 420. Go ahead, pick ever which time you want, even if it's not the correct time. I've earned it. I've earned it. Okay, I'll let you get back to your game now. Okay, I didn't know that this was a thing. All right, settings. Okay, much better. Or not really, I guess. I can live with that. I can live with that. I can live with that. Let me Let me mess with the capture. Let's do that. What? No! Eh? Nani? Eh? Oh, okay, so apparently I was supposed to... I never said I was good at this. Well, at least I got it kind of figured out. Kind of. Alright, game capture, window capture. A little bit bigger. Okay, I'm kind of curious. Maybe it's just me being a little nosy. But, like, I want to know, like, what this dude is, like, talking about. You know? Ah! Video. Window capture. There we go. It's just not what I normally do, like, size-wise, so, like, that's why it's just so awkward, I guess. Can y'all see it okay? I'm gonna have to go back and I'm gonna have to go back and mess with it. No. Okay, video. But I'm also kind of curious, like, what this dude is, like, so upset about, though. Much better. Alright. Now everyone is cool with... with my plight. I don't know, sometimes I'm like, it has to be a certain way. It has to be a certain way. Okay, but that secret was pretty cool. I can set it to 420 next time. Yeah. I am a child. Okay? I am a child. Back. Wait. Oh, okay. Controls, video, audio. Okay. Invert Y. I don't know what that is. Alright, let's just begin the game. I was talking to my friend
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
I'm just gonna kind of mess with that.
Was simple. He sat
Is that
at his desk in room
too loud? Too soft?
And he pushed buttons.
I think it's my headset.
Orders came to him through a monitor at his desk.
Oh yeah, so I was talking to my friend Heo.
To push. How long to push
Heo is my friend. They're on Twitter.
This is what
they're the ones that made my chatting screen with like the beautiful like night sky background.
Of every year. And
I was talking with them because I ran into them at the supermarket.
Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly.
I don't like to look up endings, but
was happy.
Phone a friend is fine, right? If someone tells
and
me
then one day, something
if I
very
bump into somebody
happened.
and they tell
something
me
that would
like
forever
a thing,
change Stanley.
I'm cool with that, you know.
Something he would never quite
Shockwave.
forget.
Hello, Shockwave.
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order
but
had
yeah,
arrived
Heo
on the
told me
monitor
about
for
an
him
ending
to
I didn't know
follow.
about, so I'm
No
like,
one
okay,
had
I want to
showed
give
up
that a
to
shot.
give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi.
Hi.
Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This
kinda
complete
this over.
isolation.
I'm just glad
Something
I
was
managed.
very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Welcome back! Achievement. Sorry, I'm just kind of moving things around right now on my desktop. Hello, everybody! To those who just joined us, you missed a thing! You missed a thing, right? Because, the game thanked me for, like, setting the time. This is the second time I've, like, set the time. And the game says the next time I can boot up the game, I can set it to whatever time I want. Yeah, like, I was thanked for actually setting the clock. I didn't know that was, like, like a thing to do. All right, sorry. Let me resume the game. All right, wasd. Okay, so I'm gonna do the.
All of his co-workers were gone.
I'm gonna
What
do
could it mean?
the ending that
Stanley
my friend
decided to
told
go
me
to the
about.
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Wait. No, I'm fine. This is fine. It's fine. Content. Gonna ignore you.
When Stanley came to a set of
'Cause-
2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room,
Speed
and
run,
Stanley knew
baby.
it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by
There's
the
an achievement
employee
where you can
lounge first, just
yeah,
to
10
admire
years
it.
without playing. You can cheat with that. Yeah, well, it's not about the achievement.
Yes,
It was an
truly
ending.
a room worth admiring.
It was an ending
But
I was
eager
not
to get
aware
back
of.
to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Sometimes you gotta get the unemployment benefits if they fire you. It's
Look,
fine.
Stanley,
Don't worry
I
about
think
it.
perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
But yes,
I'm
hello,
not your
Sentai.
enemy,
Thank
really,
you
I'm
for
not.
joining
I
us.
realize that investing your
Thank you.
trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone
I'm grateful
you've
that my
forgotten
roommate
about.
gave me
Please,
like wireless
stop
gaming
trying to make
headphones,
every
but I
decision
don't think
by
I like
yourself.
them very much
I'm not
audible
asking
quality
for me,
wise.
I'm asking
Because
for her. This
what's
is
it
it,
called?
Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
Which is a lie.
She's been waiting.
Okay. Okay, this is. Okay, so my friend Heyo told
That's
me.
her, Stanley. You need
Okay,
to be the
'cause
one
we were
to
here
do
last
this.
time.
To reach out to her.
Right, watch
If you can
this.
truly place your faith. Oh, no, you can't. Did you just
Thank you
unplug the
for
phone?
hydration.
Now,
Yes.
That wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually
I unplugged
chose
it.
incorrectly?
Yes.
I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the
Let me
two
out.
pledge themselves to one another. Music
No, that's
comes
a-
in,
that
fade
is-
to white,
that's a
roll
lie.
credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe
Oh
it.
yeah, I did
How had I
drink
not
a
noticed
little bit
it
of water
sooner?
just now. Thank
You're
you.
not Stanley. You're a real person.
I'm a potato.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you
Anime
properly
is
on
real.
safe decision-making in the real
No,
world.
no.
Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Actually,
Choice. It's the best part of being a real
can
person.
I just kind of
But
transfer
if
this
used
to my
incorrectly,
roommate?
can
'Cause
also be the most
he doesn't
dangerous.
think about his
For
choices.
example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice.
YouTubers are fictional.
He
they
could
can't
invent a
be-
machine that
anime is
eliminates
definitely real.
food
It is
shortages
definitely real.
across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic.
I mean,
If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
good lord, is it?
Excellent. Making choices
I
on
need
a
a
regular
back, sack, and
basis
crack.
is the best part to
Wait,
a healthy
are they just
decision-making
asking for
process.
for like blackjack
Most
and,
medical
you know,
professionals
hookers?
recommend making at least
And
8
cocaine?
choices per day. Do you make more than 8?
Yeah.
Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to
The
the
answer's
world,
no.
just remember, that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Ah, welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Yes. Well, unfortunately, my roommate is now kind of like my unofficial manager since my brother, whose job was that, is no longer here. So. But yeah, no, he does not make, like, sometimes he does things without thinking, right? Like, he told me, okay, because he was like, can you go get my medicine? And I'm like, no, like, that's a you thing. And he was like, well, why not? And I'm like, you literally came back from the Walmart that has your pharmacy and got just chips and did not get your medicine. That you are an adult.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying.
No.
Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story.
Unfortunately,
that
it
story
happens.
would make no sense at all.
Have you not seen Attack on Titan?
Home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse.
But yeah, like,
unfortunately,
he
it
ate
seems
like
this
my
place is not
Easter
well
candy.
equipped to deal with reality.
And he was like, I didn't know that that bag was yours. I'm like, dude, your bag is the one with the straight lines. Mine is the one with the wavy, crooked lines. Yours is a straight lines because you're straight. Do not lie. If you're lying right now, stop. Okay. Okay, do not lie. If you're lying right now, stop. Manager that doesn't think about their choices. Yes, he is a manager. And sometimes he does not think about his choices. I feel like I'm being
Almost
scolded.
there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world. Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure
I mean,
you'll
he
be up
does
to the
think
task.
about,
Just
you know,
follow my
his
lead and you'll be
choices
fine.
when it comes to
All
work,
right.
but then, like, after work,
When
he
Stanley
doesn't think
came
about
to a
anything.
set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Strafe. There we go.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Okay. Are you happy now? I hope reality falls apart. But, like, yeah, like, he does think about his choices to a certain degree. You know, not that he doesn't think all the time. It's just that when he's at his job, right, he does think. It's just that once he clocks off, I think he leaves his brain at work.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe after everything we talked about that you...
Is
my
okay.
story. You've destroyed
Good.
my work. Why? For what?
Blank is a
What did you
slip.
get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone? Left
It's
here like so
hilarious.
much garbage. It's worthless
I'm also,
now.
like, struggling with my
And what am
GERD
I
right now.
supposed to
I'm
do?
so sorry.
Even
I'm
if
trying
there
really hard
were a
not to
way
be
to
gross.
continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever. Reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game
No,
down.
how do I
have to.
I want to go. I want to go over
have
there.
to.
No. No. Lay me up. I don't like the 8-bit noises. It's even more broken.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now
Wait,
look
is there
where
like
we
an
are.
alternate path where
My
like I actually
entire game is
do the thing that he
destroyed.
wants?
It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground.
good.
What, did you think that would be funny?
Yes.
You just had to see?
Yes.
Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley?
Bold of
He
you.
actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something,
Are we playing
there's
the
a
same
damn
game?
good reason for
Do
it.
we know the same Stanley? I don't
That
think so.
thought hadn't even occurred to
Where's
you,
my
had
bucket?
it?
I want
That
my...
there's a world
I
outside
want
of
my
you.
bucket that comforts
You're
me.
a child.
Yes, I am. I already...
Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make... behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
The narrative
he
needs
entered
to
the
cope,
door on
yes.
his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the
Can I
task.
go
Just
back?
follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Is it gonna mess up?
No!
Heavy coat,
Why did you do
hopefully.
that? Quickly, hurry back.
Okay, so it's just gonna keep...
Behave exactly as Stanley would.
Okay,
That means
okay. So
choosing
apparently I actually
responsibly
do
and
have to
always
progress
putting the
the
story
story.
first. I'm quite
Okay.
sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
Alright.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Why on earth did you mention the one on the left? That's the problem. It's like half the problem, too. 412, 411. Alright, here we are, meeting room. Alter without consenting the whiteboard manager.
Yet there was not a single person here
IT
either.
department.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office,
What to do about
hoping he
us?
might
Don't
find an
talk-
answer
don't talk
there.
to Stanley about the meeting. Okay, good to know. I'm not saying that, you know, a lot of this is very kind of true. Everyone's unique. You must have all... Yeah, like I have an office job and I'm like, yeah, I've kind of seen... Ooh.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Ugh, that's very garish. Bathroom. Let's steal some secrets. Phone books. Wait, do people still get phone books? Is that still a thing? Like, are phone books still a thing? Ooh.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked,
No, Panda,
unraveled,
no.
Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his
Okay.
questions. And beyond all
Office
probability,
motivational stuff
he
is
knew
like
the passcode.
corporate
He had
stalking.
seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night
Thank
Shark
you, Sentai.
115. Was this the code
Ugh.
to open the door? It would still work. There was only one
Are
way
you guys
to find
gonna bully
out.
me again with hydrate
Stanley had been trained never to speak up.
No!
He would draw from within himself
No!
the courage to face the unknown.
Oh my god.
He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Okay. Water has been drank, but like that poor panda.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall. I'm sorry, is there a problem?
I can't
You
speak.
didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
He can't speak. Okay, all I can say, my
Okay,
native language is
fine,
computer
you're not gonna do it,
noises.
but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do.
I do.
asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You... When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the
Me when I dissociate.
Stanley? Hello?
I can't move.
Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me?
No.
Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important.
Poor
The story
narrator.
needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you
Is
understand me?
indecision a decision?
Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both
do you
correct.
guys
You
think?
cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me?
No.
Are you there?
No.
Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do.
I'm just gonna sit here and then just talk Linux. There we go. The end is never the end. Wait, what if I don't leave my office? What if I just go back to work? Alright, Stanley, what we got here? Dude, don't bring an I hate Mondays to mug to work. Sag, yes. Wait, can I just choose to just stand here? Dude, just get back to work. It's not that hard. Will I just die if I just stand here? Like...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh yeah, I actually haven't done the storyline that he wants. So let's go ahead and get that out of the way, because I didn't do that. I will explore the new content
When Stanley
later.
came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, I'm here. There we go. Much better.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Tips for not
Feeling
getting
a
fired.
wave of disbelief,
less, do
Stanley
envelope
decided to go
I
up to his
did
boss's
this
office, hoping he
when
might
I was
find an
younger,
answer
right?
there.
I would try to do so much work and be... Eh?
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he
Alright.
turned around and got back on track.
Did we do the broom closet ending?
There was
Is
nothing here. No choice to make, no
Yeah,
path
yeah.
to follow, just an
I'm
empty
gonna-
broom closet. No reason to still be here.
I'm gonna look at... Alright.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet.
That's fine.
He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to
wanna
interact with,
see what
he'd be
achievements
justified
they
in some
have.
way. As
Broom
it
win,
is,
yes.
he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA. Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yeah, because
Standing
I'm
around
looking.
doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely
Okay.
confused.
Commitment. Play the Stanley Parable for the entire duration of a Tuesday.
You
Speedrun.
do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right?
Complete
If I'd
Stanley
said
Parable in
Stanley
under
walked
4 minutes
past
and
the
22
broom closet,
seconds, not
at
including
least you would have
load
had a
times.
reason for exploring
Super
it to
go
find
outside. Don't play the
It
Stanley
didn't
Parable
even
for 10
occur to me
years.
because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Okay, so apparently I've already did 73% of the achievements.
Maybe to you this is somehow
The game,
its own
test
branching
achievement, please
path.
ignore.
Maybe
Welcome
when you
back.
go
You
talk
can't
about this
jump.
with your friends,
Click
you'll
on
say, "Oh,
430.
did you get the broom closet,
Closet
ending?
ending.
The broom closet ending was my favorite."
It is.
I hope your friends find this concerning.
No, because all my friends are here. Okay.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is.
Wait, no,
that
that's
or
not
with
mine.
drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to
What are my
drugs and hookers.
achievements? Yes, I am. Because. Okay, so I have less. Okay.
Well,
That was
I've come
somebody
to a
else's
very definite
achievements.
conclusion
Whoops.
about what's going on right now.
Okay. Beat
You're
the
dead.
game.
You
Test
got to this
achievement,
broom
please
closet,
ignore.
explored it a bit,
Okay,
and were just
commitment.
about to leave
Higher
because
duration
there's
to
nothing
8.
here when a physical
How did
melody
the
of some
8s?
sort shut down your central
Run.
nervous system
Mode
and you
settings.
collapsed on the keyboard.
To all the
Well, in a
available
situation like
numbers.
this, the responsible
Eh?
thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll get my cat
Anyone
to play.
who happens to be nearby, the person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please
This dude is
remove
so
their
mean
corpse
sometimes.
from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway. Ah, second. You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish?
Wait, did I even
fungus?
get all the achievements?
Look, you can hammer out the
for
details. I'm not particularly
the original
picky.
Stanley
I'll just
Parable?
be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Yeah, I'll think about it. We will play. I'm just gonna check my Stanley Parable real quick. Original one. Wait, does Insanaquarium have? No, I need to. What am I doing? Stanley Parable. Aha, the original one. Okay. Alright, Stanley Parable. Okay, so I don't have commitment and don't go outside. So commitment is play the entire duration of a Tuesday. Wait, does that mean like from 11:59 on Monday?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Going to hell, do y'all want anything? Nope. All 24 hours, perhaps. Do I just have to have, like, the game running?
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
Let me
He
out.
considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone...
Let me begin the game again. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I forgot. Oh, wait,
All
I
of
was
his
doing the...
co-workers were gone. What could
Okay,
it mean?
sorry. I
Stanley
won't get
decided
distracted.
to go to the meeting room.
Not
Perhaps
that I
he had
can truly
simply
promise
missed a
that.
memo.
Sorry. We'll be back, new content. I just gotta actually do the thing that
When
the
Stanley
narrator
came to a
wants.
set of 2 open doors, he entered the door
Yeah,
on
there's
his
a
left.
5-year achievement and a 10-year achievement. I think I'm just gonna have to, like, mess with the clock of the computer.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office hoping he might find an answer there.
Violet James, you're fired. Teenagers. You have teenagers and those who aren't teenagers. So,
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
The red's kind of garish, but the green I think is kind of cool.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
Sometimes I wonder, like...
2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that
yes,
the
the Kanye
combination
West
was
code.
2845. "2845.
Wait. Boob. Alright, fine. 2845.
Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked
I
in,
did the
and the
thing,
door
right?
just opened all by itself. And Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
It is 2845, right? Whatever, it's fine. Ooh. I want to know how people get into like boss positions and then get to do nothing and get paid a lot to do nothing. And like I just want to know. Cuz I want to know what that's like to like just be paid a lot just to, you know, pretend to be in charge and boss people around. And then to have like
Descending deeper into
20
the building,
vacations a year.
Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
all right. Oogie.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Escape.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Well, at least it'll be over with quickly, right?
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Sometimes you have to, man. Sometimes you gotta stare death right in the face and then flip him off. Or pull a Joseph Joestar.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected
funny
that
part
his
is
life
that,
had been
like-
of no consequence whatsoever.
Okay.
Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story.
But we all know that the
trapped
narrator
forever in
literally
his
has the
narrow
power to
vision
reset
of
the
what
game,
this
right?
world is.
If he truly
Perhaps his
wanted
death
to, he
was of
could
no
have
great
basically
loss,
reset
like
it and
plucking the
prevented me from
eyeballs
actually
a
going
blind man.
here.
And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as
Ooh,
Stanley was led
she sounds
helplessly
sexy.
into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Eh? Oh!
yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
I see. Stanley's computer. Office layout. This blueprint of the office shows office from the beginning of the game. Path from Stanley's office to the two doors was the first part of the game that was built. Sections have been added and altered throughout. Okay. Door. Moved and altered. Okay. And okay. Ah, office computers. Wait, was that like formatting a hard drive? Ooh. Button sounds. Wait, okay. Mix of keyboard strokes and the synthesized tone. Oh, okay. That actually, I love, like, they did such a good job with this game. Also, I'm a sucker for museums and the fact I can, you know, a virtual one. Maintenance room. Copy machine. Okay, I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna hold off. Okay, so apparently this room is full of spoilers. So I will try to find a way out of here. It's probably gonna kill me, but that's fine. Okay, exit. Here we go. Thank you.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
All right. Let's try this
Can
again.
you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game.
Right here?
As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you.
I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna gotta get squished. But I really did like her accent, though.
All of his co-workers were gone.
All
What
right,
could it
dude.
mean?
I'll do what you want.
Stanley
I'm not gonna
decided to
let
go to
myself
the
get
meeting
squished
room.
this time.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
We'll be back. New content, I promise.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Do you really have to like narrate? Whoops! Like all of like the walking, bud. Wait. What's this? Executive bathroom. Heck yeah! Oh, I can't see myself. Okay, use all the nice soap while you hear Stanley. Just. I've got the feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. Say, that's a lovely purse. String bathroom. used for stealing, but not of yours. So, it's a lovely purse. Okay. You think you got like 4-ply tissue in here? Oh, okay. Alright, bathroom. Interesting. Eh? Going up? I don't even know where I am. Oops. Wait, no, I wanted to go up. Hello, Haro. How are you doing? I'm in an elevator listening to music. This elevator music definitely popping. We there yet? Wait, no, I didn't go anywhere. Oh yeah, so I know that like Dusty will eat like pepperoni. Not that I feed it to him all the time, but like, you know, it's an occasional treat. Like, you know, cats can have like a little bit of salami. So like I gave a piece to Zen to see what he'd do, and he didn't realize it as food, so he kind of like smacked it onto the floor, and then Dusty came over and ate it. Does it really not go anywhere? Why does that elevator not go anywhere? Oh, whatever.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet.
No wonder that elevator
And so the
doesn't go
boss had
anywhere.
assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
Extra secret?
2845.
Oh, 2.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Oh, okay, no wonder the elevator didn't go anywhere. Yeah, I wonder what the code is. Beats me, I guess we'll never know. It's such a mystery, you know, since there's no way to find out. Oops.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the
Mind
large
control
door that read
facility.
Mind Control Facility.
Don't offer an escape if there isn't really an escape.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Wait. Oh, I could have like thrown myself off right then and there.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed.
Yes,
Each
we've been
bore
here
the number
before.
of an
It's fired.
employee in the building,
Fired.
Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally
looks like it
monitored in this
crashed.
place where freedom meant nothing.
One of them crashed. Okay. Alright.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it.
No, I can accept
He
it.
couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable.
Do you not know
wasn't
what
it?
the government is?
Was it even possible?
Does?
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
A part of me is considering like getting like some chips and salsa, so this way I can just eat hot chip and lie. I mean, just a thought. Alright, did I do the thing that you wanted, narrator? Can I now go mess with the content?
And a
Okay.
rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
It'll stop any day now.
Yes! He had won! He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from
me out.
someone else's command.
Let me out.
Freedom was mere moments away.
I know it's a lie,
And
but
yet,
like, let me out. Come
Even
on.
as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers
It
gone?
isn't-
How had
it's
he
fine.
been freed from the machine's grasp? What
It's a
other
lie.
mysteries did this strange
It's a
building
lie. Come
hold?
on.
But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking,
It's a really
but
pretty
happiness.
JPEG, though.
Perhaps his
Skywise.
goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
And on the grave of his past lay
Stanley
a single
felt the
flower.
cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
That's actually kind of sweet. Beat the game, baby. All right, let's go look at that new content.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others, so
Okay,
the
this is
thought of
different.
total solitude was terrifying to him.
I'm gonna no, I promised the new content. We're gonna do the new content.
Oh, good. You notice my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
What's that over there, though? Just climb the fence, Stanley. It's fine. Oh wait, no, we can't jump. Okay. All right, into the sketchy elevator we
You see,
go.
Stanley, I've been
boy.
reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time
I love
ever,
the very swelling.
The Stanley Parable 2.
Again. Okay.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so
do like
many
the carpet.
different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
I do like the design though. Like I do think
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think?
I'm just
Ultra
happy
Deluxe?
that they
What does it
that
even
they did
mean?
more
But the Stanley
content.
Parable 2,
good
now
game.
that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term
More
franchising
tablespoon,
potential.
better tablespoon. Oh, paradigm shift. Just like okay. Pretty much these words here you're gonna see all the time in like corporate lingo, and half the it just doesn't mean anything honestly. Half the time. Yeah. 2 plants. Oh well, I want to see
Now, to be
the.
clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all
Sequels
work
are
itself
good.
out.
Portal
Game
2.
development is much more of a fuzzy magic than
Half-Life
anything
2.
scientific or logical, really.
Batman Arkham Asylum 2, in quotation marks City, Divinity Original Sin 2, Doom 2, Aladdin 2, Return of Jafar, and Dark Souls 2. I played Portal, and that's it. But I'm assuming Dark Souls 2 is good, right? Not that I've played anything else. You are the sequel, okay. Show for it. Okay. Party Bus. Expo Hall 2, of course, of course. A horse is a horse, of course, of course. Okay. I want to try the doxing button again. I want to see if it'll dox me this
Here
time.
we are. Go on. Try
Aha.
out some of the new features. For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players
My
really
name.
want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Okay.
Jim.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button
I'm out here
only says the
doxing
name
all the
Jim.
gyms.
But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is.
Let me.
Here, let's have you role play as
okay.
Jim
Yes,
to
yes,
really
yes. I am now
simulate the
Jim.
full
Let me be
experience
Jim.
of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath,
Ooh.
clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
Jim.
Whoa, hold on. I wasn't finished setting up the backstory. If you don't properly roleplay as Jim, then you'll never understand the impact of this button. Otherwise, it's just a stupid button that says somebody else's name. Okay, we're doing it again, and this time let me finish first. Now,
All right.
allow yourself to become Jim. Imagine yourself driving to work as Jim, playing frisbee on the weekends as Jim, staying up all night for a popcorn and horror movie sleepover as Jim, developing a crippling substance addiction as Jim,
That's
rediscovering
awful.
yourself through fringe religious groups as Jim, and
Yikes.
finally dying a slow death at an old age, surrounded by members of your cult as Jim. Do you feel it in your soul? Are you really, truly Jim right now?
Yes.
If so, then please step forward and press the button.
Jim.
Yes, you see?
Let
What a
me-
thrill, what a rush. That was you. The button described you. Do it again, do it again.
You're so.
Jim.
It hits even harder the second
I just,
time.
like, sit
if
down and
this
go
were the
make
only
popcorn or
new feature in
something?
the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the gym button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
Is the narrator's
Whoa
name
there,
is,
cowboy.
name
Sometimes
Jim?
a person can be
No,
too much
there's
Jim.
no such thing as
I'm
too much
putting the
Jim.
button away.
No, no.
Otherwise, soon you'll
You
start
can't.
to lose
You
all
can't.
sense
You
of
can't.
who you
No,
actually
no,
are.
no, no. How dare you? How dare you?
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable too. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
Settings World Championship. Hopefully it'll let me do it this time, maybe. Okay, maybe I can't quite yet. Alright. Ooh. Achievement. It just... Wait. Are they making fun of, like, the Fallout 4 guy? The dude that said... Tom Howard, right? Tom Howard, the dude that just says, it just works.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Alright, let's see here. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna put some popcorn in the microwave real quick, and I will be back. Wait. I forgot to mark these as complete. Wait, is it not showing up? Give me a minute here. What happened here? Oh, there we go. Alright. I gotta mark these as complete real quick. Why do you want to, like, have me hydrate so much? Jeez. Let's see here. Okay. Does, like, would it eventually... Okay. Alright. I'm going to be right back. Thank you for the follow, Shockwave 2. I'm gonna pop myself some popcorn, but what I'm gonna do is basically walk there, put the popcorn and pack in the microwave, and then kind of hope for the best. It's not the best plan, but it's a plan. All right, I'll be back. Whoop. Okay. All right. What? Okay. Okie dokie artichoke. All right. How are y'all doing? All right. Don't worry, I can hear the popcorn from here. Like, how do I? Like, dude, just give it to me. Like, how on earth do you break something this simple? Ugh, whatever, it's fine. It's weird that's in like this shady back alley area. Hmm? No. What else? What else do they got around here?
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
Because we came here before and we
You
had
know
no...
what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle?
Yeah, so it's funny.
Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece, then.
Out of order? I've been here already? Okay. Wait, does that mean I can have a second bucket? Okay, I'm here. Oh yeah, the infinite hole. Meh, whoops.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on
12th birthday
Get
Stanley.
Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday.
Get
Which
well
would you go
someday.
with?
Alright, we'll just do the Stephanie since that's more HR
You know,
appropriate.
sometimes when you solicit another person's
You gonna do
opinion,
the
it
Get Well
makes you
Someday?
realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Get Well Someday it is.
Get well someday. Yes. That's the one I actually wanted. I'm really happy, actually. Get well someday.
Or
Get
actually,
well someday.
maybe I should have gone with... No. No, I've made my
Okay, I
decision.
hear a
We're
beep.
moving
It's
on.
done. Yep, we are moving on. Okay. We are gonna get the bucket. I just want to grab my popcorn first. So I'm not gonna leave you too much longer. Alright, I'm back. Did I kind of abandon you guys for, like, to pop popcorn a little bit? But, like... Damn it. Thank you for the hydration redeem. Actually, I gotta clear that off my list before I forget. Oops, that's not the list. But yeah, like Parmesan cheese. Marcus complete. There we go. So aggressive. Such hydration. Alright. Back to what I was doing. Alright, oh yeah, hole. Infinite hole. Infinite hole.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right.
Ooh.
Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Ah, thank you, Shockwave. I'm just kind of goofing off. I'm just kind of hoping to get more. Also, I'm just gonna eat popcorn at this point.
Isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
I'm just wanting to expose your lie.
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top.
Nah.
Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
Nah. I'm gonna sit here and eat popcorn because it's funny.
Okay, Stanley. I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is
That's
it a
not an
very,
infinite
very
hole.
deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me
Liar,
out,
liar,
Stanley.
pants for hire.
I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely?
Yeah,
I figured the
it doesn't
hole
hurt
was
'cause
as
it's
deep as
infinite.
anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem.
Your problem is the false advertising. Like,
Things
there's
got a
like
little
cigarette
heated
butts and a
there. I
mug
think
in
we
here.
both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the whole mostly infinite?
Yeah.
If that works for you, then go ahead and press
Also,
the teleport
DeSauce,
button
this is my
to warp
alternate
up
model,
to the
by the
top
way.
of the hole, and we can move on.
This is my
I'll
Chibi
just
model.
be up here when you're ready.
Okay. Can I just stay down here? That's kind of far.
Great. Now, I'm very excited. Oh, for heaven. You see, I was right. The problem is you.
No, it's
The
not.
problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't
Somebody
need
sent
to
for
see it
Lassie.
all, but not
Yeah.
you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of...
I'm just
Oh.
saying,
Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time?
As
I
a
couldn't help but feel
pansexual,
like you
I
spent
like
a little
all
less
holes.
time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button
Okay.
and come join me up above. Had enough? I'm
Nope.
positively thrilled.
nope.
I really
I
do
can't
have
jump.
so much. Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If
good
this
hole.
starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay.
Yeah, definitely
Yeah.
shorter.
I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability in marketing. What's
Wow.
going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter.
All right.
Well, there it is. The shame of my lie has come to haunt me. Not only is the hole not infinite, but it's barely even a hole at this point.
It's like a
It's
small
more
dip.
of a concavity, or even a very aggressive divot.
Very aggressive divot. Interesting.
How is this still appealing to you?
It's fun.
I know you're obsessed with holes,
It's fun.
but at
It's a
this
hole.
depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch.
Not really, no.
Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
No. Okay. Also, cool mug. Oh, it just says new mug. Okay. Can't read that. Just 2 lines. Okay. Well, anyway, this is my hole now. It's my hole now. I make the rules. Also, good news, I did not burn the popcorn, so go me. I'm just gonna sit here and have Stanley scream in Linux. Weep. Okay. But also, like, it's kind of sad seeing, like, all the cigarette butts that were tossed down here. Me, personally, I think it's kind of gross, you know, because it's, once again, yes, it's litter. Yes, it's technically more, high party at the hole. No, it's not really a hole at this point. It's just a very aggressive divot. So we have to party aggressively for the aggressive divot. Like, I know technically it's more biodegradable compared to, like, most trash, but it makes me feel sad, like, with all, like, all the cigarette butts. You know? Because the planet's others, too. Alright.
Is the, teleport button not working?
No,
You
it's not.
sure?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago.
It's
Try
you and
it
your faulty
again.
hole. Some balls
Still
from there, we can call it
nothing?
DashCon. Yeah.
Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out.
You know, for
Goodbye,
having
Stanley.
to... Oh,
You
okay,
couldn't
go
bear
ahead.
to be away
Abandon
from
me.
the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's
Great.
a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole, I get to do literally anything
Since
else.
the teleport button does not work,
Take care, Stanley.
I will go ahead and
I
give
hope
everybody
you
an
and the
extra
hole
hour in the ball
have a
pit.
wonderful rest of eternity.
And the ball aggressive divot. Also, no refunds. Y'all are here forever. So don't forget that. Whoop! Whoop! We're going down again. Goodbye. I'm going to hell where I belong. And no, I'm not getting popcorn grease on my keyboard or mouse. I have a paper towel with me. That's slightly damp. man, autocorrect does not want to help you out today. Ooh. Wait. I don't like that. Puppies. What?
Stanley? Stanley? Stanley!
Ah!
Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley.
I love the
because
air of,
this
like...
hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss
So
a
rude.
single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things,
Yeah.
you and I will have many, many years
Why
here
you-
in this hole.
why you like this, dude?
And I'm looking forward to all
suck.
of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodle-pip.
Oh, okay. So I can really just sit here and just... Alright. Ah! Oh, okay. Well... Yep, Toodle Pip. Okay, so... What else?
Here
Bucket.
we are. Go on. Try out some
Merch.
of the new features.
I would buy the I saw the new content shirt. The end is never the end again, I'd buy that. And then this t-shirt is the best new feature. Bucket. Bucket.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that
Can
it
be.
engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket,
Here
a
comes the
sense of calm and
bucket.
ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley
Gimme,
Parable
gimme,
will
gimme,
feel
gimme, gimme.
perfectly
I want
normal
bucket.
and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be?
I
Yes,
have the bucket.
the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
Yes!
Can you
Yes.
feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must
It's
already
like
be
the
sweeping through your
hug
body.
of a mother.
And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I
Plus
think that
2
just holding it
charisma.
has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
OTP, yeah. I actually have a companion cube plushie. And I do love it to this day. I still have
Does
it.
anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
Please no screenshots. Please no screenshots. Guys, we gotta start screenshotting and doing clips. Get well someday. I'm proud of my choice. Okay, achievement. I think the hole, that way was the way to the hole. Let me see. What else is here? But, ooh, that's new. Okay. You say it's new. So it's time for new. We did the bucket that docks gym. Epilogue?
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, yes, it will go at the end of the, well,
That's
we'll
a-
figure that out later.
What's the point of an epilogue, you know? Kind of like the prologue goes at the beginning of the story. Actually, have y'all seen like the old British comedy Up Pompeii? Because it's about I'm gonna take a drink of water. Because it takes place in like in Rome, you know? And wait, would I get my easy achievement by having the bucket? Ugh. There we go. It just works. How'd you like that, Todd Howard? It is Todd Howard that did like the whole Fallout disaster, right? Okay, let's go see. Whoa. Alright. To stay hydrated, I gotta be aggressive about it. Because I think liquid-wise, I need to drink more water, because I think liquid-wise, I had ramen for lunch. Ooh, things will change at the end. But I have a bucket! Okay, what else? What else do they have here? Because I did the collectibles. I walked past the thing that says prologue. Okay. You heard Jim in the game. Okay. Anything you gotta say about the merch? Wait, there's an actual QR code. Let me scan that real quick. I'm gonna scan that QR code. I am genuinely curious. QR code scanning. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and open in browser. Welcome to the official website of the Stanley Parable 2. A sequel, huh? This sort of person, okay. Thanks for stopping. Taste the sequel. Okay, I want to know what the sequel tastes like. Okay. What is taste the sequel? Okay. Let me open this in like an actual browser real quick. I'm just shocked that that worked. Mm. Okay, StanleyParable2.com according to the web browser. Found it. a direct YouTube link. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy the rest of it. Oh, okay. It even has a... Okay. I'm gonna watch that real quick. Wait, that's 9 whole minutes. I'll watch it in my spare time. Now on Expo 2. Okay. Dude just bought a web domain because he could. That's funny. Alright. Okay. Okay, I did the bucket. Office decorations I did. What am I missing? Okay. Jump circle, mostly infinite hole. Where is the jump circle? Is there a way to like reset the jump circle? Alright, jump. Oops, jump circle? That's the button. Don't mind me, just getting lost. Wasn't that like across the merch table? Don't worry, it's worse when I go to Comic Cons. I'm fairly certain this is very aggravating to watch. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, apparently I used up all my jumps and I don't know how to, like, not do that, so. Alright, I'm missing something. I'm gonna look this up real quick. I normally don't like it, like, looking things up, but, like, at this point, I honestly have no choice. Okay, let's see. I'm trying here, give me a minute here. Okay, so apparently I've been locked into an ending with all the mini Stanley figurines. Okay. Okay. Alright. So I gotta restart, apparently. Alright. Alright, let's, large room, lots of boxes. Okay, that's the hint. I can do that. Where are you? Alright. Whoops. Alright, begin the game again! Okay. So, let's see here.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Nope, we're good. We Gucci. Oh, no. Wait. No, wait. Ignore me. This is different. Okay. This is different. Cause that's not normally blue. Okay, why is this hallway blue? What is going on? Because I'm not. It's very different. It is different. It's different.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I just don't know. It's different, I guess. I don't know how to explain. Maybe it's just the new content, and I'm just kind of misremembering things. Alright. I'm probably misremembering things, I guess. 'Cause I see the new content.
Oh, good. You notice my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
I don't care. Oh yeah, I gotta start disobeying the rules because I need to deal with the... There we
When
go.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I think it's interesting though, like how, like you can see on the other side, like across the building. So like clearly some thoughts have been put into this.
Wow. Yes. This
room.
room. What a beautiful, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay.
Stanley was so
Boxes.
bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay. I think the figurines should be in here. Lots of boxes. I'm at my own risk. Let's see. More both light and blue nearby fireplace. Private. Oh. Pedawazed very carefully, apparently.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Wait!
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley left.
Okay, that's not what I meant to do. I did not mean to jump off, I promise.
All of his co-workers were... Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
This is different. What? I'm just as confused as the narrator. Like, holy cow, like...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Why would you admire the employee lounge?
The lounge
That's
was
the weird part.
sublime, a work of art.
Bye.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now,
What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
There's a thing over there.
I don't know how to convince you of this.
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer recall.
The heck are you talking about, dude?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first time understood true happiness. Then the feeling went away, and he felt sad again. Then it came back, but eager to get back to business,
Rude.
Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay. Wait. Wait, there's a chair here. I know it can climb on chairs. I think.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one
Okay.
gets to tell him what to do,
I need to go in
Stanley
there.
leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
It's
Good
fine.
job, Stanley.
It's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's fine. Wait, does it confuse the narrator if I would just restart?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it be? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Thank you. Oh no. Okay. Thank you. Okay, but I found a vent. I gotta be sus.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
As somebody who works from home, if I found my coworker like in my living room, I'd definitely flip. I'd be like, how on earth did you get into my house?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach.
Bye.
But eager to get back to business,
Ah.
Stanley took the first open door
Okay.
on his left.
Okay. I got a vent. I'm gonna be sus.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay. Mm. Where is here? Okay.
Stanley had now gotten himself so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. You didn't think I was actually just a recording, did you? What a silly and trite explanation that would be. All the back and forth between you and me, all the absurd adventures we've been through, and it all turns out I'm just a tape recording? It was all just in Stanley's head. I bet that's the kind of twist you think is revelatory. I bet each and every time you watch a movie where it turns out all to be in the main character's imagination, you must absolutely bolt off the couch in pure shock at the phenomenal and intricate storytelling. It must be so simple to be you. Life being an unending waterfall of surprises and delights. How much more exciting you must find the world than the rest of us do. Now I've become sad. Look what you've done to me. This is all your fault.
Uh-huh. Ah!
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay. Let me see here. Okay.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. What? Really?
Okay.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are
Dude, you're
that
just rude and
convinced that I
mean.
want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know
trying to
how to
find
convince you
secrets.
of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
There has to be a...
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Sorry, dude.
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Red door. Nice.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Blue.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the
Yes.
end of this road you've chosen? Well,
Yes, I do.
don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Yes.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Yes.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see.
Yep.
Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Okay.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Okay. I'm gonna go through the door you wanted.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there.
All right.
Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Okay.
Oh, well, now this is useful. You didn't like it, but you didn't totally hate it either. You enjoyed it, perhaps is the correct term.
Yep.
It didn't cause you excruciating pain. Big steps we've made here today, Stanley. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Ah. Okay. I don't see my Steam friends on here. Dead Rider is better than me. Okay. That's fine.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey,
No.
I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
Sounds good.
You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
Yeah.
Perfect. Let me boot it up. In this game, the baby crawls left
Should I
towards
save the baby?
danger.
Yes or
You
no?
click the button to move him back to the right.
I save the
And if
baby?
he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of
Okay.
endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective?
Yeah, I'll
Be
give you a
sure to
negative
keep
review
notes
on
on
Steam,
your
though.
experience.
Yeah, that's annoying. I'm just gonna let it die.
You heartless bastard.
Eh.
Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the
never
latter,
say.
well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing.
Oh, what
Your
the-
input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain.
That's
Let's
fair.
see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Wait. Did it not play? Why didn't it play? Give me a minute here. What is up with Twitch? You may have to try that again. Try it again. Is it not playing, or? Alright, what is up with that? No, it's on. What? Eh? Why is my sound alerts not working? Eh? Let me see here. What is up? You know, I'm having one of those days where just like stuff ain't working. Hmm. Let's see. What is going on? Wait, no, you did the bruh.
Bruh.
There we go. I don't know why it's not working, I'm sorry. Why is it not working? Well, no, that one works. Then why it... What is going on with sound alerts? Whatever. What's going on with you? Whatever. I'll get back to the game. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry, Mr. Sauce. How do I... I'm sorry. Here, have a you tried star. Actually, I'm gonna give you 2. Ow. That's just so upsetting. Marcus complete. I forgot to clear out my hydrate. What is up with all this. Whatever. Whatever. We're getting back to the game. I can't just sit here and go, why? This isn't me.
Aha!
There we go.
Fascinating.
We don't
What do
have
you
time
think this
to
game is
sit
about,
there and have
Stanley?
me
What's
be
our
bad at
backstory? What is our
IT.
motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your
Oh, dude,
creep
it's the
tower.
super, like,
Perhaps
S
for some
thing
sort
from,
of
like...
twisted erotic purpose.
What's it called? Like the Super S thing from the 90s.
Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even
I thought
more.
this was like a pizza
Come,
for a hot
let's
second.
venture outward and see what else is out there.
Do I actually have to, or can I just, like... Anything else I can interact with? Make a borker. I mean, it's pretty. What game is this? Ah, got to. There we go. What game is this? Like a wilderness game? Or is this like Life is Strange 2?
Oh no. No, it can't be.
Uh-huh. But it is.
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
What? No!
Oh, thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any...
Yeah.
Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley.
You never got in.
I'm going to
Let me
get us
go.
out of here. Let's
Let
find
me
another
go.
game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
Let me out. Let me out. Let me out.
Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
No.
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Just watch. I will.
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball?
Sports
Stanley,
ball?
I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together? Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
I get ball? Ball. 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 Bonk, 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 bonk. Boom. Well. Boom. I'm gonna make a goal. I'm gonna do the thing. I know nothing about sports.
Are you
I
winning?
am.
Is this fun?
Yes,
Is it better
I
than
am.
my miserable little story
Yes.
that I worked so hard on?
Yeah.
Stanley, I have a thought. And I realize I'm not a sportsologist. Hold on. What are you doing?
I'm going with the ball. Bye.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that.
Whoop. Asbestos. I may be entitled to compensation. Alright, it's open. Ah, my... I wonder how he's able to... Ooh! Ah. I'm just saying, like, the
I
narrator
wonder
has
what he
more
found.
power than we
If
think.
what he wanted was to be
But
the
then-
leading
but
man
he
in his
lets
own
on.
story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion.
You don't make
That's
any
who
sense.
I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends,
He's like
after
a
it all
toxic
comes to a
ex-lover,
close,
the narrator, this
then
dude.
I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Whoa. Okay. I was gonna call it after this, but it appears somebody's trashed the office.
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
You just being like facetious, Mr. Narrator? Like holy cow. Actually, does it annoy you that you guys can like see my cursor? Or has my stream volume gotten lower? Sorry, I kind of been like sitting away from the microphone so I don't like eat in your ears. Wait. There has to be a reason why it's like this, right?
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Better? Like, have I gotten softer, or has like the stream volume truly gotten softer? Hmm. There's just paper everywhere. Except in the new content section.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. And here it was, the lounge. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Ooh, button.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
Left? Okay. Then you're gonna change your mind.
Oh, no. No,
Yeah.
it's to the right. My mistake.
Or is it
No,
back?
no, not the right.
Make up your mind.
Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh, dear. Would you hold on for a minute, please?
Yeah, sure. Take all the time you need, man.
Now, let's see. We
I'm
went
just like-
down, right, left, down, left, right. Yep. Okay, yes. I've got it now. This
All
story
right.
is absolutely, definitely this way.
All right.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
No.
Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about rather
just
than
wanna
waste
know, like,
my
why he
time
thanks,
trying
like,
to salvage this nonsense,
his
we'll just
story
restart
is,
the
like,
game from
so
the beginning.
important,
And this
like it's the
time,
end-all
suppose
be-all.
we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Make it drop. That's a whap. Alright. Whoops. Let me... Whoop. Alright. Thank you. Thank you everybody for coming. I'm gonna call it here for now. Why is everything all weird? Oop. All right, so thank you everybody for coming. I'm gonna do one more playthrough of this a bit later, probably next week maybe. Because I am guaranteed like a secret the next time I set the clock, so I am actually quite excited for that. I'm sorry that sound alerts wasn't working. I'm like, sound alerts, get on that. Good popcorn. I do have a box for like the new Kapana Magic the Gathering playset. I will do an unboxing on that fairly soon. I'm gonna have to have my roommate Don come and I just like it for the art, and he doesn't understand that, so he's gonna explain like the card and stuff. But it's hard to explain. I just like, I don't know, I just like opening cards. I just like opening things, I guess. I mean, like, he gets the cards, so it's not like it goes to waste. And he will explain the card and like why it's a good card, I guess. So, hey. I did add a few things to my Throne account, like to like the wish list. So like, if you want me to do like more unboxing streams, I did add like, you know, a couple Pokemon card stuff that was there available on the website. I want to do more getting over it. I'm kind of aiming to hopefully do that maybe Saturday? Or maybe, yeah, probably Saturday, right? Maybe? I want to do more Binding of Isaac, but I'm also afraid that, like, y'all are getting tired of Binding of Isaac. But I really love the game. Oh. I really love the game. Is that a crime? Anyway, thank you guys for coming. Have a good day, night, whatever time it is. I hope you guys have a good one, and I will see you next time. Let's go raid somebody. I love you guys. But yeah, also, do not forget to be kind to each other, okay? Let's go raid somebody. Let's see here.